of view. You see, people are trying to create a climate of insecurity in this country, Rizwan, I'm telling you. And the PFI, for example, wants to create a riot-like situation in the country. They want to incite Indian Muslims when soon after the Ram Navami violence, they say there's a larger conspiracy behind anti-Muslim violence during Ram Navami rallies. So they're trying to make it look anti-Muslim, and they're being helped by fake news propagators like Digvijay Singh. The attempt is, and what does the Campus Front of India, Rizwan, mean when it says Muslims should, quote-unquote, prepare for self-defense? Muslims should prepare for self-defense is what Campus Front of India, which is a wing of PFI, says. And Digvijay Singh puts out a false picture of a saffron flag being put on top of a mosque and tries to pass it off as a picture from Khargon. There is a pattern here. There is a pattern to provoke the Muslim community. These people want polarization. They want violence, Rizwan, no doubt about it. Rizwan is on the debate. Yes, Rizwan. And then Shikha, Abhishek, and everyone else, and Advaita.
Yeah.
Rizwan.
Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, thank you so much. Number one, I wanted to correct Mr. Ehtisham, but all the good that Mr. Mohan Das Pai corrected him before me, that he should stop propagating a wrong narrative that houses were demolished. The illegal constructed part of their houses was demolished, so you can question the timing, but you cannot question the demolition. Number one, make it very clear, Ehtisham. Number two, Arnab, I ask a very fundamental question.
Yes, I can question the demolition.
All the panelists sitting here.
Let me speak. Process has not been followed. Have you seen the Constitution of India? Have you seen the IPC? Have you seen the demolition guidelines passed by
now my
the Supreme
name is
Court of India?
Rizwan. Let me complete, Ehtisham. Ehtisham, let me complete. Ehtisham,
your name is Rizwan. Your name is Iqbal. It's immaterial for me.
Number two, Arnab.
It's immaterial for me.
Where did you learn where did you did your education from, man? Don't you know how arguments are done? Don't you know?
First show me your certificate.
Good, you are not a lawyer. Had I been arguing something, you would have interjected in front of the court.
Go to Supreme Court of India.
I am a lawyer. When you are speaking, I am not supposed to speak. I am a lawyer. When I am speaking, you are not supposed to speak. When you are speaking, I am not supposed to speak.
Mr. Rizwan.
I am not supposed to speak, Mr. Ehtisham, when you are speaking. This was taught in class 4.
How dare you
class 4
verify my credential? You can't ask my credentials and my documents.
This was taught
anyway, let's go back to the issue. Let's go back to the issue. 1 minute. People quote the law. People quote the law.
This was taught in class 4.
No. 1 minute. He's trying to make it out. 1 second. You see, 1 second, Rizwan. Rizwan, what Ehtisham is trying to do is very interesting. He's trying to portray an image that India is a society intolerant to Muslims. India is a society that leans towards the Hindus. His attempt is very clear. Ehtisham, I don't want your interpretation or my interpretation. When I carry out my interpretation, I will carry out mine under 19(1)(a). You speak after I have finished. I am telling you about what I think you are doing. I am telling you about what I think that you are doing. What you are doing is what they are trying to say. Thank you, Ehtisham. I don't like being spoken over. I like people who can formulate an intelligent argument after my obviously pointed questions. And if you can't, then it's your problem. But my question is, I'm going to Shikha. They are saying houses of Muslims were demolished in revenge action by the Shivraj Singh Yadav government. Now, Shivraj Singh Chauhan government. The question here is, they are saying Muslim-owned shops, Muslim-owned homes have been demolished by the Madhya Pradesh government. This is the argument, right? What is the fact? The fact is there are transparent records of how properties belonging to 45 people accused of rioting were demolished. It had nothing to do with religion, Shikha. Many of the homes were those of Hindus also, right? And the government only demolished the homes of buildings which were deemed illegal, right? So this whole narrative, see what happens is, Shikha, earlier these kind of narratives were put out and there was nobody to counter. Now there are channels like Republic which call out these lies on open television before millions of viewers. Why is there an attempt at provoking Muslims? What's the idea really? Is it the result of electoral frustration? Why provoke Muslims like this repeatedly? Isn't it becoming a bit too obvious? Hijab issue, CAA, on the Ram Navami issue. What is there? Is there nothing else to do?